How is everybody doing? Nick the Bulls fan here, and today it is the question and answer video I promised you. Thank you guys for 6,000 subs. Now let's learn a little bit about me. Alright, so in the background you'll just have some Parks gameplay. I believe it's the first game that Nando started to alley-oop and we got Jamal White with him. So that'll be interesting. You guys can watch that or you can do whatever. Just listen to the video while I just answer some of you guys' questions. Alright, so Trent Strange asked, can you make more locker codes? Well, Trent, if you didn't know, or if anyone didn't know, I don't make the locker codes. 2K makes the locker codes, or someone involved with 2K makes the locker codes, and through Facebook, the Facebook app, locker codes, you get the codes on there, and I just show you guys the locker codes, present the locker codes to you guys. So, yeah, I hope there's more locker code videos for me to make, but right now I cannot make more locker code videos just because I don't make the locker codes. I just present them to you. Next, Trent Strange asked, how do you get that many VC and my team points? Well, VC in next-gen videos, I usually buy it just because I want to show you guys some pack openings. And my team point-wise, I play a lot of domination as well as I play a lot of my team, so I get points from them, and also selling dupes and stuff like that, as well as Ned5, the video on his channel. I do that a little bit, but usually I have people quitting against me, so I don't have to do that. But yeah, next question from Jolza Plays Gaming. You got, who is your favorite NBA player? Honestly, I love so many different players. Kevin Durant, Derrick Rose, just a bunch of guys, Kenneth Faried, Kevin Love. So I can't really put a finger on absolute favorite, but just there's a group of guys that I really like, all of which I named, and more than that. So there's guys that I somewhat like, I don't like, I hate, and I really like, and then there's guys that just I don't have any opinions about. But the guys I really like, Joakim Noah, Derrick Rose, Kevin Durant, Kenneth Faried, Dirk, just a few off the top of my head. And then, favorite NBA player ever? Jules Plays Gaming asked that again. Favorite NBA player ever? In that, you always got to put Jordan, really. He's the GOAT. He's the best ever, so he's always in the debate, but Probably Jordan. I also liked Vince Carter. I love those dunks. Everyone loves those dunks, but probably Jordan. I really like Dikembe Mutombo too, because when I play basketball personally, I like blocking shots, and I just love the little finger wag that Dikembe used to do. So I like Dikembe Mutombo too. Dominic and Reddy, and sorry if I say anyone's name wrong. I will probably do that. He asked, are you mad at the Dang trade? And this was a common question on here. I'm not mad. I'm sad to see Luol Deng go, because basically all the time I've watched the Bulls, he's been on the team. And over the last couple of years, when last 4 or 5 years when I became dedicated to the Bulls and watched most every game, he's just gotten so much better, and I really saw how much he really does for the team defensively, rebounding as well as offense. So seeing a guy like that go makes me sad, but not really mad, because I know it is for future purposes, and most likely we were not going to be able to re-sign him in free agency, and we're going for the future. So I was understanding, but a little sad to see Luol go. Desmond Gonzalez asked why I have an Xbox One, and because I bought it with my money. But personally, Xbox is just my choice. I like Xbox. I like the controller. That's just what I went with. I know a lot of you like PS4. I know a lot of you like Wii. Whatever you play, it's your choice. I'm not one of those guys who PS4 sucks, because it doesn't suck. Neither does Xbox One. They're both great consoles, but I just chose Xbox. And Sam Duncan Doroff asked, when did you get your Xbox? I got my Xbox the release night, so the 22nd. And Madden Murder asked, nice video. How old are you? I am 16. I will be turning 17 in about a month on February 10th. So save that date. February 10th, I'll turn 17. And in real life, I used to play baseball and football, but now I only play basketball. And I started being a Bulls fan like my whole life because I've always lived in like the Chicagoland area. So basically my whole life. Yeah, I mean I started becoming really dedicated probably Derrick Rose's second seat. Derrick Rose the playoffs, Derrick Rose against the Celtics, that's when I first like really started watching it like a lot. And then ever since then it's just been like obsession pretty much. That was from Dallas King. And how do you feel about the Mavs whooping y'all? They beat us, okay. Teams beat teams. I mean, the Bulls are pretty hurt right now, but I feel indifferent about it because it's just one game. Felix Curtis asked, what soccer team do you like? By default, I guess the Chicago Fire, but I don't really pay attention to any soccer. But since I live in Chicagoland area, I guess Chicago Fire. Do you know what AFL is? Search it up. I don't know what it is, and I didn't search it up. Sorry. I think that's something to do with soccer. I'm up next. Asked, do you play to win on domination or just for the my team points? Frankly, I play to win, but if a situation will come up where there's a block opportunity, I'm going to take it, so I'm going to jump at a lot of things, but it's not like I just don't do anything on offense, let them have the ball, and then just stay on defense pretty much, turn it over every time so I can get as many blocks as I want. No, I play the game, I try to win. If I do win, great. If I don't win, I'm not angry as long as I get 3 stars. But now, I think they updated it where it's not only dependent on blocks, so now I definitely play to win because I'm pretty sure it gives you more points. So yeah. Will you hold like one night where you play with subs in the park mode? Asked J Sobel 123. One night when I'm streaming, I'll probably try to make a video saying, I'll make a video saying I'm gonna do it that night, and then probably one weekend. I don't know when it's gonna be, but I'll just make a video saying that, and then we could go out and play in the park, I guess. Ryan Green asked your thoughts on Xbox One in general. It has its flaws, obviously, as does everything when it first comes out, pretty much. So it has its flaws, such as the party thing is just like a mess. It's kind of hard to navigate. And like apps crashing, such as, I'm not sure if it's NBA 2K's problem or Xbox's problem, but it's crashed on me many times. But it has its flaws, but overall, I like it. I like most of the controller. I'm not a fan of the bumpers, the right and left bumpers. I like on Xbox 360 controller way more, but overall, I like it. Who is my best gold player? Overall wise, it is Wilt Chamberlain, but when I play the game so far, probably Jerry West. Yeah, Jerry West has been shooting really well, and I'm liking it. Mark Castro asked, do you like boxing? I don't dislike it, but I don't really pay much attention to it. Ryan Brown asked, how old are you? I believe I answered that already, but I am 16 years old, and I will be 17 on February 10th, so a month and 2 days. Jalen Spear asked, do you live in Chi-Town? I live in the suburbs of Chicago. He also asked, what is my real name? It is Nick. Pancake Dragon asked, Dragon23 asked, why did I start YouTubing? Guys like Chris Smooth and Great Story Bro, that's way back, not way back, a couple years back. guys like that. I just saw their videos, and I'm like an outgoing person, and I really like playing video games, playing 2K, obviously. And I saw that, and like I'm one of those people that like talking to people. I have a lot of energy, and I just like talking to people. So I started it up basically just because I wanted to build a community and be like those guys, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing it, so that's part of the reason I started up, and I really enjoy it. And also another reason is because in the future I want to become like a sports journalist or a sports broadcaster. So that was another, like, it was just like something I always wanted to do, and I knew if I didn't get started soon it would never happen, so I needed to start, and I'm very happy I did. Who is Anthony Garita? Sorry if I said that name wrong. He asked, "Who is the most famous person you've ever met?" Um, I've met Dan Hampton, Artis Gilmore. He actually gave me $2 bills at work once. Bill Cartwright, Cliff Levingston. Those are old Bulls players. Well, Dan Hampton was a Bears player. Who else have I met? I've There's someone I know. Some NBA refs. I've had like conversations with Dick Pavetta over the phone. He's an NBA ref. He's like, my dad and him have a pretty close not pretty close, but like they know each other and are friends, so that's pretty cool. And I've talked to him on the phone a couple times. He's a very nice guy. Who else? Yeah, that's all I can really think about right now. I probably met someone else and I'm just forgetting the name. Gennaro Pargo. Yeah, I met Gennaro Pargo at work once too. And Antoine Walker. Yep, I met him too at work. He was with Gennaro Pargo. Why did I want to make a YouTube channel? I already answered that one. Do you like current gen or next gen my team better? Next gen, just because I feel like schedule mode was a complete fail. So yeah, next gen. And I'm really enjoying domination. Sklar67 asked, when is the next locker code coming out? I don't know. Cushiony Fob 05 asked, do you like Bynum and 3 picks for Luol Deng trade? That sets the Bulls up for the future, so yes, I do, as I already stated. Ryan Nicola asked, how long does it take you to make a video? It all depends. Some videos I can bust out in like 15 minutes, others take hours, so never know. But Joshua Gamerzone asked, will you get PS4, or if you got one, will you play with your subs with private team up live stream? I'm not going to get a PS4. I don't have the money to spend on that really, and I feel like it's not anything I want. It's not worth it really. I have an Xbox One and it's working fine. Nate McIntyre, how old are you and what was the reason you started making YouTube videos? Answer that. Brendan LBJ, I live in United States and Illinois. Kobe Bryant asked, how did you get Michael Jordan for Xbox 360? I actually pulled him in a gold historic pack. I was the first one to do it. I got the game before it was officially released, and I believe I was the first one ever to pull Michael Jordan, so that's pretty cool. Jeremy Newport, how old am I? 16, I already answered that. Who's your favorite player in the NBA? Discuss that. Multi-football 67, why is there no Madden 25? I might start doing Madden 25. I don't have the game, but maybe eventually I'll buy it. Try some Ultimate Team, but right now I'm getting busy with school again. I just went back to school today, so maybe eventually I'll get Madden 25. William McCullough asked, who is your favorite player to play with in 2K14? Nando Nunez, if you guys have watched the live stream or the park games, but that's my player. But maybe Jerry West. I really like his jump shot. Jared Cunningham's nice too. Shabazz Muhammad's really good too. I'm naming some bronze players because I played a lot of domination. How do you feel about Daniel Rodriguez asked, how do you feel about D Rose being injured again, and do you have any faith in him? And also, what do you feel about the Luol Deng trade to the Cavs? I do have faith in D Rose. I think he's going to come back next season and hopefully be the same player, if not a better shooter and a little more conservative on driving to the rim. I think he'll come back and be a little more cautious with his body and not strain himself all 4 quarters every minute that he's in to try to get to the rim. I think he's going to look for opportunities to get easier baskets and set up his teammates better than just using his incredible athleticism to get a bucket, because it's really done damage to his body. Javen Jackson asked, where do you find locker codes first? On the app on Facebook. Angel Gayton asked, why don't you just play the Bulls in domination mode to get the logo? I haven't got to their point yet, but I probably should. King Beastie asked, how did you start your YouTube career? I think I got my laptop around June 20th of 2013, and I got a capture card that day as well, but I didn't have it came with one HDMI cable, and I didn't have a second, so it took like a week for me to be able to record with my HD PVR. So I put out my first video as a pack opening, and actually, if you go back and watch that thing is a freaking joke. I sound like an idiot there, and I am like, it's like I'm asleep, but we all learn from our mistakes and the bad things that we do, so I guess now I can understand why nothing was going there. And at the start, it was a lot of like sub for sub, that all that crap. And I started streaming a lot. Like at first I started on YouTube. I was getting a couple of subscribers, but nothing like a lot. Like I probably like 15, and like half of which were wannabe sub for sub crap of people with not even a capture card. So I started streaming, hoping that I can get some viewers there, as well as they would go onto my YouTube channel, and just to get me, like, my channel out and to do that. And I streamed a lot of the summer. Like, if all of the old viewers know that I streamed like almost every day in the summer for a long time, and it was to a point where my quality was terrible on the stream. Like, it was really laggy and stuff like that, but people were still in there. I averaged about like 15 viewers all the time, and I know that's not a lot really, but like it was good for where I was, and it got me up to like 230 subs around. And then I got NBA 2K14 early from my friend whose mom owns a mom and pop shop, and that just like blew up my channel because I started posting a lot of pack openings and stuff like that, and that got me up like alone to 900 subscribers. So like I got 700 just from getting the game early, so that was a good boost and a good way to get my channel out. But ultimately, I think me being the first person to start making the locker code videos and stuff like that, like I was doing locker code videos since the second I saw that this was a new feature. I believe I've posted every locker code on my channel that I have known about in all next gen and current gen, whatever you want to call it. And I believe I've gotten so much success from that. Like right now I'm at 6,000, almost 200 subscribers in just around like seven months or so, which is incredible. So it's like I've gotten a lot of success from that, and now like it's kind of, I can't think of a word for it, kind of funny to see how like a lot of bigger people and smaller people as well jumping on the locker code video making bandwagon, kind of, because they've seen like the success I've had with it, and now there's like, oh well, Nick the Bulls fan's having success with it, he's getting all these new viewers from it, what if I did that and I got these new viewers? But it's still cool to see that I'm still growing while they're making those videos, to know that a smaller guy like me can still get bigger from the original idea, because now I have like the lead and all the tags on it, since I've been doing it a lot longer than they have, with the locker codes at least. So that's cool to see, and I've gotten a lot of success from those locker codes, so I appreciate that. And that was like a really long one, but that's just something I wanted to explain. And Rajan Stefano asked, for your question and answer video, can you answer this question? How do you do the dunk contest on NBA 2K14? As of now, the dunk contest is not something you can just like go in the game and do. You can do it through association on PS3 or Xbox 360. So you can go do an association there and then play it when your team gets the All-Star break. Or you can do it in My Career, and it's if your guy's a really good dunker. And it's pretty much same thing for Next Gen, where you can do it in My GM or you can do it in My Career. So that's basically the only way I know how to do the dunk contest. And Ryan Smith asked just 10 minutes ago, so while I was making this video, he asked, how do you think the Bulls should rebuild? And I can't think of the word for it, but I wouldn't consider it rebuilding, because it's not like they're going to be bad for more than this season. If they'll probably still make the playoffs this season, but I believe next season they'll be one of the best teams in the NBA, because we're probably going to get someone in free agency, if not a really good rookie. And Derrick Rose coming back, he's arguably the best. I wouldn't say the best right now, but he won an MVP. Like, he was the youngest MVP winner ever. So you got to look at that as a plus, as well as you got Joakim Noah, Jimmy Butler, who's emerging as a really good shooting guard. So I wouldn't consider it rebuilding. It's just setting up for the future, with a big chance that we do sign Carmelo Anthony next season in the offseason. But that is all the questions, guys. Thank you all for 6,000 subscribers, and here's to the next 6,000. Thanks for all the support, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, and tell me if you want me to do a little bit more of these in the future. I'm not going to do one anytime soon, but maybe like another milestone I reach, I'll do another one of these. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitch, sub me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter. That all helps me out a ton, guys. I really do appreciate it greatly. And everybody have a nice day. Peace.